both are in that very lucky spot that you get to pick your projects, that you get to, really, you won the lottery, both of you, between, getting to do what you get to do.
Yeah.
What was it about Exodus and this material that said, we have to do this?
Well, I was going to correct the word lucky. You've always got to have a little bit of luck, but you also create your luck. Do you agree?
Yeah.
It's about decisions. It's really about decisions. And you can say, I'm offered God knows how many things, and so are you. And I will, for the most part, turn them down. And because I'll be developing my own stuff, I've got my head into. This came out of the blue from a Peter Chernin, and who I took very seriously because he offered it. And I read it, and I was staggered about what I didn't know about this character. I remember all the Sunday school stuff, but everything else, which I think goes to most people, they have no idea the evolution of this character. None. So it makes a fantastic story.
Working with Rid. And, what an idiot I am, right?
Like, wait, what?
And I don't know about Rid. I've been bloody lucky, all right? I really have. This idiot playing Moses. What? How can he do that? But that's great. Perfect. What a challenge. And like Rid was saying, I knew nothing really. When I say that, I knew the Ten Commandments. I knew the Sunday school stuff. I knew the basics. But that's really knowing nothing about this character. And when you read the Torah beginning to end, you just go, wow, that just blows my mind. It's so fascinating, and you understand what a very human story this is in the midst of all of the epic and spectacle that there is. There's an absolutely beautiful human story and a story of revolution inside of there that is fascinating and intoxicating.
I always ask every director this question. How long was your first cut of Exodus?
4 hours, 4.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, and the scary thing is I nearly showed it at the studio because it worked. I was scared the living daylights out of them. Said, I've got a cut. How long is it? I'm not telling you. But I nearly ran it because it worked at 4 hours plus. It actually worked perfectly at 4 hours. But, what I call the bum ache factor kicks in. Audiences are tolerant up to a certain point, and then they don't want to take any more. So I've always got to get it down to the length, which is the running length for me, which is the director's cut, where I haven't lost anything, and the engine works, and am I communicating? That's what it's all about.
Do you see yourself at some point, because I know there's so many people that are so passionate about this story, do you ever see yourself releasing a 4-hour extended cut on Blu-ray, or that will never?
I doubt it, no. I think this was the cut, but on the Blu-ray you'll issue it with 25 minutes of other material, which will be menu.
I got it.
So people can watch, because people are fascinated by the process, I think. And by the way, it's a good thing. So I always make sure the menu is really interesting and informative.
My last question for both of you. This reminded me of one of these old school Hollywood epics, the kinds of which it's very hard to get these kind of films made. When you think back on the making of this film, is there a day or two that you remember that you just couldn't believe you were in the middle of this, or could you sort of, mention a story? You know what I mean?
Yeah, couldn't believe how much camel poop was just swilling around me, and I was going, I can't believe I'm in the middle of this, right? Because we kept on having to go in and out of the Red Sea, and so the camels would just keep on floating. It started off, it was a beautiful Red Sea, and then gradually the camels come in and they go, and then you go in and out 20 times. There's a lot of camel poop, and I went, I can't believe I'm in the middle of this. That was my moment.
It's unbelievable. Do you have one thing?
I've learned to get over that now, because I used to hide in my trailer 20 years ago, going, holy God, I got to go out there, but I don't do that anymore. I embrace it. I just go out there. I love it.
Cool. I got to go. Congratulations on the movie. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
And I have